start messing around. And so I had enough money to go buy that thing, and my wife said, "Frickin' just go buy it." So I bought it, and within just one autocross event, all my autocross friends said, "You know that's a track car, right?" They kept saying it. "You need to go try the track." And I thought, well, I thought about that. So I was hooked. I've never done another autocross.
That's awesome.
I've done 100 and something days. I was an instructor for 2 years. And been doing that 2 years. I like that too.
That's more of like a trail brake there, right?
Well, yes, it doesn't have to be. In my car, I'm going almost 100 right there. I've got to brake. So, what I'm trying to do is get the weight down, get the speed down where I can throw it into that ultra slow speed radius. So that's what I've got to do, and I think the best way to do is to just go from as fast as you can go up from one, up that hill, or up that way, to go down to the fastest you can go around that sweep, that big carousel. So to me, I've got to lose a lot of speed there. So it's a good straight line brake, then I'll release, and I'm back on the gas actually, and then I tap the brakes again, very gently to lower the nose. If you find a better way in this car, if you instinctively, or you want to try something, tell me what you're going to do. Let's try it.
Okay. Right now, I wanna hit all the things that you suggested because I like them, and you know this track well, and it surprised me. So I wanna be open to what you suggested.
Yeah. I mean, I know what works, and I've had probably 12 students here. Okay. And luck with that. You've got to get your speed on, and I encourage you to be flat from one all the way up to the point where you've got to break there. And so you've got to get down. Clearly, you can't take that speed into the carousel. So stay way right. And back to gas as quick as you can. That's it right there. So you had you had the momentum.
Yeah, and that was better.
And then you're flat this way.
Yep.
And you can do this sweeper almost flat, and then brake straight line. Yeah, like that, and then what?
Just tap it.
Carry up through here, whatever you feel like is close to the speed grip limit.
Well, I'll tell you this too. The car feels a lot better. I switched the coilovers to as stiff as they can go. The car feels like it feels like it's under my control now.
That's awesome. Yep, stay with that. Go. That's it. Close. That's it. Like a big drive radius there, and you can get back to gas. That's the whole thing. Get back to gas.
Yep.
So, and then that translates into speed right here.
Yep. Would you be okay with me going through the pits? Or
to try to get
out of traffic?
Guys. Of course.
I don't know how long this session's going to be, so I'd love to get at least like...
Sure.
Because I don't think anyone's getting through here right now.
No, this is a mess. It's just they're bunched up, They ought to, I'll tell you one thing they normally do.
They're not getting a blue flag.
They ought to milk them out, because that gives a gap and people are more likely to let you move on. So let's, give them a fist and let's... I'm supposed to go back out, I think, at 120. If you'd like to ride with me.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I'd love to have you. And you can kind of see what I'm saying. I think you're really doing really good, and you're clearly, you hear me when I say.
Yeah. I think that this session is, I feel like I'm going to be good. like I feel like it's going to make sense. It's going to connect right now.
Yeah.
Do I need to get?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so be careful here.
Yes, sir.
And then as soon as you turn it, there you go. Got a white BRZ or something coming. Okay?
Yep. All good. Got plenty of room.
There's your eyes there. Okay, now stay to that light. Stay down this light curve and go back to that. Brake hard on it. Brake. A little bit late. I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. You got to find it to know where it is.
Yep.
So,
I just braked a little bit too late.
light, fast, fast. Okay. There you go. Good. 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 There's that radius.
Yep,
You
yep,
could
yep.
even drift out a little further. You pinched it a little bit. There you go.
I probably could have braked a little bit lighter there.
You could have. You do it. Yeah. Just come off of them. You can. I don't mind you getting on them hard, but come off easy.
That felt like the perfect edge of grip there.
Good enough.
Wait, is
It'll
it
settle the car too. You're higher here and settle the car. Good. Stay right, stay right, stay right, stay right. Further right. Yeah.
Yep. I get nervous because I know the car pulls a little bit when I brake, and so I'm just nervous about hitting that.
Okay. Threshold.
Yes, exactly.
Smooth. Come off easy. Go. That's fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Too fast. Turn it in smooth. Real smooth.
It's interesting. I feel like I used to be very, very smooth, and when I started autocross, it broke that.
It's a completely different technique, and I've heard that about maybe 50 times. And I've seen that happen. And when I came over, actually people started saying, "Come on, for an autocross car, you're way smooth." And I said, "Well, maybe that's why I wasn't getting a good autocross car. It was smooth." Because my road was so fast all the time.
Yeah, they all told me they're like, "You're too smooth." I'm at the floor.
Now turn in easy. You're
I
turning in
jerked
hard.
it too hard.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think you have more grip if you came in just a little.
Yep.
Started it. Just don't lead it. Just that's a problem too. Don't lead it. I like the way you're committing,
Yes.
but I think just a little bit softer on the commit.
I think that it might also be a combination of the fact that what I'm doing is plugged in too tight. I feel like I'm trying to hit that radius that you're talking about immediately.
All right, smooth it, smooth it. Okay. Back the gas as quick as you can. There you go. There you go. Let it work out. There you go. That's good. That's as fast as you can get through there. That's awesome.
Without spinning out.
That's
like
right.
that.
That's good. I like that. One more break. One more break. gas as quick as you can. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's it. Natural to do that, but just trying to come